After being pecked by a radioactive bird, a somewhat mannered Tuthill was compelled to become Kineas, the Skydude. All right, good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space itself. Kineas here, good evening. I have got the Jones. I am Grindy McGRINDFACE today. I'm a little sad, though. I was really hoping that the 6 new pilots that we have would have raised a little bit more money, but I'll take it. Okay, so we have 6 new pilots now, and over the last day, you have helped me create their names and their call signs, and we've generated personality traits for them. The insurance bill, guys, it is expensive today. Gads, man. We might be skipping a lot of things tonight. Let's see how many we can knock out really, really fast. Today was all about going slow, going real slow, going painfully slow. And just making sure that I accumulated a lot of hours for the passive employees to work. So I guess they only fly whatever you fly. So how many flight hours I put in, that's how many missions they can do in a day. So, yeah, I was hoping they'd make a little bit more, but it's early days still, I suppose. And I really would like to get more crew. Have this huge fleet. It's a little bit unmanageable sometimes when you can't name your pilots and you can't name your planes. Right? So I've got several in Flight C. Not Flight C. Forgive me. In the cargo category. Right? But sometimes I get confused and it doesn't tell you on this screen where they're at. So it's like, which one am I dealing with here? Because I can't name this one, Sid, Nancy, Achilles, and Athena, right? So I don't know which one I'm working on, and you actually have to go into manage aircraft, then look up here in the corner to see where they're at. So it would help if we could name them and identify them more easy, and or change their colors or do something so that we can easily identify them. And this information, especially this up here, that should be on underneath the plane itself, out on the main screen. You can just quickly identify where it's at. Where it's at. 2 turntables and a microphone. Okay, so let's just get going. Let's get going. So, I'm just really just kind of shooting for speed right now. But last night I, started getting a little too fast and ended up causing myself a little bit of damage. Test. Okay, just checking. I got to keep an eye on it. The microphone in OBS sometimes just freaks out and just shuts off or vanishes. Hope you're having a great night. If I'm not following you, please say hi in the chat room. Leave a hello, an emoji, drop an emoji, something. And I can immediately go to your channel and click go to channel and follow you. Hello to all the other live streamers out there, Flight Simmer live streamers. How you guys doing? I see you out there. I see everybody. I'm always looking around. Hey, Hudson. And others, your Laser, and there's just a lot of you out there. Is that how it's pronounced? Hudson? He's the gentleman that does all of the tutorials. I've watched so many of your things. So many. 790 credits to move our plane over to our takeoff spot. So yeah, when you click a job, even if it's in vicinity, I don't understand why, well, whatever. You have to move your plane over to that airport. It's starting to make sense to me. That's kind of how NEOFLY worked, though. Okay. We need to check the fuel. Because last time we came really close to not having enough fuel for the flight. And I could stop somewhere, but anyway, we kind of came in on vapors. And it was a little dangerous. Back in the day when the price of fuel was so cheap, the general rule was just always fill it up. Just always fill it up. One of the reasons I was going so slow this morning is I was testing the how long it takes to warm up your oil.
Captain, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great.
Are you ready?
It's Aurelia, your dispatcher. You know?
I know.
Just a quick reminder about today's job. You have materials behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Coffin's Grove. Expected in no time at Manchester Muni. The sensitive cargo containers have a good tolerance with turbulences to preserve the cargo, but it's crucial you keep a smooth yet quick flight. If you also ensure timely arrival, you maintain our high standards of service excellence and everyone's satisfied. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Fly safely.
Hi, Captain. We will try to fly safely. 4,000 feet set. We're ready to go. Announce. Yep.
Kilo Charlie India November traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 812 is taxiing to runway tree 1. Kilo Charlie India November.
So, okay, real quick before I try to get out of here. The oil temperature, we're not in the green. As I understand, before green, it's 0 to 75. And then anywhere in the green is 75. Oh no, anywhere in the green, you're still hitting 75. In the middle, you're at like 200, and then the high end is in the 270s. If I have that right, if I don't, go ahead and correct me. Okay, but to be in cruise speed, it needs to be up here near 170. To be in takeoff temperature, it usually needs to be up here in, I don't know, 250. But I guess none of this matters on the ground, but it's either way. I've been trying to make sure the temperature, like right now, if I wanted to take off, I need 2300 or better. But the oil temperature isn't ready yet. I need it to be way, way, way higher. And anyway, it hasn't even actually got warmed up enough so we could be doing damage to the engine at this point. Something like that. Either way, I'm not going to worry too much about it in this part of the day. What I have been shooting for 100%, what do they call it? The condition of the plane? How well you baby your plane? When you
Charlie India November traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 812. Taking off runway tree 1. Departure to the east. Kilo Charlie India November.
One nice thing about skipping, when you do skip, it does move your oil temperature to the they call it the optimal temperature. Okay. I didn't get the ATIS. So it's already set at 321, so they've set it properly. Turn on our transponder, that's next. And I think we're good. Okay. So how much can we make in an hour? They made 299,000. That was a long day. We put in a lot of hours today. We are up and away. I need to be a lot more careful, even on the slight turning a little bit too aggressively. I'm not getting 100% on cargo safety or whatever how well you took care of the cargo, the condition of the cargo. So I think some of my turns have been a little bit too aggressive. Even the autopilot, I'm starting to feel, is a little too aggressive in the turning. With certain other aircraft, you can almost set the bank angle or limit it, yaw limiter, something like that, bank limiter. So I will try to be a little bit gentler in the climb. And we're supposed to be going the other way. We had a lot of fun this morning. Time was literally flying. Today was a darn right hootenanny. Definitely too cavalier with my dives today. I think after just those long flights, I just wanted to come down.
Charlie 27 traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 812. 2 miles west, 3100, inbound to land. Runway tree 6, Charlie 27.
All right, where are we at? Good. Back that way again. Oh, you're talking about being gentle, and the first thing I do is jostle the plane around. We were getting some nice bonuses today from flying through bad weather. I thought that was interesting. I'm really not used to these long patterns. I'm used to coming in and I guess just a couple hundred yards away and do a pattern much tighter. I think you are supposed to be a mile away, but yeah, like on this crosswind, we were much closer to the end of this runway. These seem awful far out, going way out there, because in my mind we should be, as soon as it's over your shoulder. Whoops. Like now, right? It'd be over my shoulder, so I'm normally making my turn in here. And this is still way big out, way far out curve. If I had to do it all over again, what would I do? Well, I think I might want to own a company much sooner. But everybody kept telling me, Kenny, it's really, really expensive. Everything is really, really expensive, just like NEOFLY. So you might want to consider just staying an employee for a while and just raise up a bunch of money for dealing with problems. And so I saved up $2,800,000 and then started a company. But I grinded for so long to get that. And this is day 3. I was down to 500,000. I'm already back to like 2.2 million in a day, basically. So I might create a company straight away if I had to do it all over again. There's a lot of advice people have thrown at me on how to accelerate it and even make more money, and they all sound very exciting. But I'm still, again, not really in that big of a hurry to just all of a sudden be having stupid money to where nothing matters anymore. And then where do we go as a live stream? Where do we go indeed? $500. Yeah, easy.
Stall.
Come down, boy.
Stall.
Oh, that was a little hard. It was a lot hard. You big dummy. They were mostly all really butter today. Everything, I guess, again, trying to take my time and go slow on everything. And one, not hearing any crunching noise when you hit the runway. It's always nice. And not hearing a whole lot of skid noise, just a light bit of noise. So for the most part, yeah, they all went real well today. That's probably the worst landing of the day. Just warming back up. You know, you get a little sluggish after dinner. You have to shake it off. I'm hoping that the next one is better. There's always another one.
Charlie 27 traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 8.
So 7:57 right now. I'll take it. Whoa, all right. Take it, I'll take it. All right, let's find another job here. Keeping you in the loop, UFP Media Network. Keeping you in the loop, UFP Media Network. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? BUSHTALK yet. Okay. So, before we get going, let's do a quick scan of the area. We relog back into the client, log out and log back in. Sometimes it breaks connection. And now this will allow me to scan 10 miles around us. So we've centered on the plane. Okay, so we're near Cedar Rapids. Let me hit the scan button. It's going to scan this 10 miles around us. All right. So we have discovered uncommon discovery. A plain pocketbook. It's a mollusk. Collect it. I really don't understand what the collecting part is yet. That's new. Harrison Township, Benton County. 354 population. Richland Township. Taylor Township, Benton County, Iowa. Population 781. Cooper's Hawk. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. I really don't know what I'm looking at that in that picture. If there's a bird in there, I don't see it. Blends in well, I guess. Alright, let me pause this. So, if you haven't seen Bush Talk before, as we travel around, one, we get to discover things like that by using our handy scanner there. But also, all of these spots are audio tours that you can listen to as you travel around. If you come within a mile of one, it'll activate. Looks like there's multiple ones here at Cedar Rapids. But let me get you an idea of what you might hear if we roll across one. Lessinger Block.
The Lessinger Block, also known as
Lessinger.
Little Bohemia, is a historic building located in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, United States. This building was constructed at a time of economic expansion in the city. It is a contemporary of several Italianate commercial blocks that were built downtown. Because of subsequent development in that commercial district, those buildings have been replaced with newer structures, leaving this building as the best extant example of commercial Italianate in Cedar Rapids. It was constructed by Václav Lessinger, an immigrant from Kozlov, Bohemia. He was a tailor by trade, and he had this structure built in 1883 to house his tailor shop and a dry goods store. Since 1907, the building has housed a tavern that has served as a social center for the local Bohemian community. Architecturally, the two-story brick structure still retains a good deal of its original wood ornamentation, including the sawtooth frieze above the storefronts and the geometric design in the bracketed cornice. The building was individually listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 1997. In 2002, it was included as a contributing property in the Bohemian Commercial Historic District.
All right, well, that was neat. What else do we have out here? An ice arena and just Cedar Rapids itself.
Cedar Rapids is the second largest city in Iowa, United States, and is the county seat of Lynn County. The city lies on both banks of the Cedar River, 20 miles north of Iowa City and 100 miles northeast of Des Moines, the state's capital and largest city. It is a part of the Cedar Rapids/Iowa City region of eastern Iowa, which includes Lynn, Benton, Cedar, Iowa, Jones, Johnson, and Washington counties. As of the 2020 United States Census, the city population was 137,710. The estimated population of the three-county metropolitan statistical area, which includes the nearby cities of Marion and Hiawatha, was 255,452 in 2008. Cedar Rapids is an economic hub of the state, located at the core of the Interstate 380 corridor. The Cedar Rapids Metropolitan Statistical Area is also a part of a combined statistical area with the Iowa City MSA. A flourishing center for arts and culture in eastern Iowa, the city is home to the Cedar Rapids Museum of Art, the National Czech and Slovak Museum and Library, the Paramount Theater, Orchestra Iowa, Theater Cedar Rapids, the African American Museum of Iowa, and the Iowa Cultural Corridor Alliance. In the 1990s and 2000s, several Cedar Rapidians became well-known actors, including Ashton Kutcher, Elijah.
The skids have a good tolerance with turbulences to preserve the cargo, but it's crucial you keep a smooth yet quick flight. If you also ensure timely arrival, you maintain our high standards of service excellence and everyone's satisfied. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Clear skies ahead.
Wood, Terry Farrell, and Ron Livingston. The city is the setting for the musical The Pajama Game and the comedy film Cedar Rapids. Cedar Rapids is nicknamed the City of Five Seasons for the so-called fifth season, which is time to enjoy the other four. The symbol of the five seasons is the Tree of Five Seasons.
Are we done talking?
Sculpture in downtown along the North River bank. The name Five Seasons and representations of the sculpture appear throughout the city in many forms.
Okay.
Kilo Victor Tango India traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Taking off runway 27. West departure, Kilo Victor Tango India.
And we can use that scanner once every 5 minutes or so.
Cedar Rapids approach. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711 is type Cessna Skyhawk. 1 miles west of Kilo Victor Tango India, 1100. Request flight following.
Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Cedar Rapids approach. Squawk 6562. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Radar contact 2 miles west of Kilo Victor Tango India, 1700. Altimeter tree 004.
Roger. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711.
Hubba. We're supposed to be turning. What did I miss?
3711 is cleared to Kilo Golf Charlie Tango Airport as filed. Squawk 6562. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711 contact Chicago Center on 132.8. Good day.
One 132.8.
Tree 2.8. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Chicago Center. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711 is at 3,100 climbing 5,000.
Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Chicago Center. Altimeter tree 004. Radar contact. Continue.
still climbing. We should get a, well, maybe we'll get a bad weather bonus. Or two. Don't need those on anymore. I'm playing games with my mixture, but we're at 5,000 feet, so okay. Well, it wasn't going to be much to see on that particular route anyway.
Can Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711.
Oh no.
IFR. Continue VFR to your destination.
I forgot to close down BUSHTALK. What a dummy.
Can Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711 contact approach on 12 tree decimal niner. Good day.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. What a dummy.
One two tree decimal niner. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Approach. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711 is passing 4,000.
Good evening, Captain Atlas. Good evening, good evening.
Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Approach. Altimeter tree 016. Radar contact. Continue to MOFLO. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. You're 1,300 below your assigned altitude.
Oops.
Climb and maintain 5,000 altimeter tree 016.
But.
Climb and maintain 5,000. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Approach. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. Cancel IFR at this time.
Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
What are we going to? F3.
Stall. Stall.
Oh, that coming.
Stall. 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 Stall.
What do I want? Runway.
Golf Charlie Tango traffic. Ken Sierra Kilo
36.
Yankee Tree 711. 8 miles south. 3,600. Inbound to land. Runway Tree 6. Kilo Golf Charlie Tango. Kilo Golf Charlie Tango traffic. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711 is on final. Runway Tree 6 to land. Kilo Golf Charlie Tango.
Oh, rather than do a wicked dive, we'll just circle around. Nice little valleys. At least it breaks it up, you know, so not everything's so flat.
Stall.
Now where's the runway at? Aha. Well, I swore I saw it. Did I lose it? Dummy. It's been a long day. Uh-huh. Almost feels like patch of land in England. Did I, one moment. I just turn around and go back the wrong way. I would probably do something dumb like that. No way. Okay. It says it's still up ahead. Oh, there we go. Good evening, good evening, good evening. It has been a long day, but I just want to keep going. I have an opportunity, another day where not much was going on, to just grind and grind and grind and grind. Today was a fun day, though. Really had a good time. None of it was boring. We were just doing all kinds of different things, and made for a really exciting day. After dinner, you always kind of feel a little bit, especially if you ate a little bit too much. I'm not passing out or anything, nothing like that. No, like, carb overload. But there is a bit of lethargy there. So I gotta be aware of that. Making silly mistakes. Pretty territory, pretty land. I don't know what we did. I skipped, I say we, but you really have no part in it. It's like I skipped ahead and then I just totally screwed up the approach and ended up miles and miles away. I have no idea what happened. Just dinner retarded, It happens sometimes. We listened to a lot of great music today. A lot of fun content. Finally got our last character named. So now my crew, they all have names now and they all have personality traits. These are all the passive employees. So we've got on Flight Sing, Sarah. No matter who you are, I'll do my best to be approachable and accommodating. On Light Cargo, we have 4 pilots. Grace, whenever possible, I cut corners to make my life easier. We have James Gordon Edward Thomas. When you've seen as much as I have, you know not to boast until the job is done. We have Amelia Flareheart. I like to solve puzzles purely for the pleasure of it and will happily partake in any mentally stimulating game. And then Karen Burns, call sign Big B. I'm often dramatic about small problems, while unable to really perceive the biggest issues at hand. Gets weirder. Our VIP pilot, the Cirrus jet pilot, Jumbo Jetson. When pleased, I frown and cannot keep eye contact with anyone. So those are my first 6 passive crew members. You know, just for role-playing purposes. It's not in the simulator or anything. I just asked the viewers to throw out some names while I rolled D&D dice to determine if they were male or female, and then we used a D&D personality generator or a trait generator and rolled them all 1. Pretty neat. Well, where the hell's the runway now? Now I'm not paying attention again. That's how we lost it last time. Last thing I remember, I was running for the door.
Kilo Golf Charlie Tango traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711. 1 mile south, 2,400, inbound to land. Runway Tree 6, Kilo Golf Charlie Tango.
Try this again. Come on, get it together.
Stall.
Oh, you should go. Come on. Calling for the landing. Or final. Turn to final.
Kilo Golf Charlie Tango traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 711 is on final.
You silly.
Tree 6 to land. Kilo Golf Charlie Tango.
There goes our cargo control. Exactly.
500.
Exactly. I'm not used to this controller. I have to cross arms sometimes, so switch arms, try to fly it with the other hand while I move things. It's a mess still.
500.
So I'm all over the place. Whoa. Whoa. Easy. Easy, easy, easy.
Stall. Stall.
Wheel out a runway. I don't know about that. Yeah, well. We're still going down? Still going down. A little bit all over the place. No, now they're telling me to turn around. Really? So this wasn't for coming over here and turning around? Really? Because maybe I departed. I thought I could still get away with speeding down the runway a little bit. Well, now we know. So much for this one. That is a lovely big building. Hangar, whatever. So I'm not expecting a good score on that one at all. A lot of jostling around at the end and that confusion. What do we get? What do we get? Nope. Yes, yes, yes. That's a nice bad weather bonus. I like that. I think we lost like 30,000 by skipping 30,000 or more. $89. 7. Have you ever gone into the map and went and zoomed down in and did all that? Used the free cam and went down? Usually it used to bug out. I don't try it anymore because it did so much in the past. If you go in there, there was no way to get out. So But you can, you know, really get down in this map and really look at your approach and... But I don't know if they fixed it or not, so I don't know if I want to recommend you do that. Do 4,000. Kivu, Northwest Mississippi. Stay. Send air traffic and avionics. Okay, I think we're good. Ooh, look at the winds.
Captain, are you ready? Great. It's Cynthia, your dispatcher, you know?
I know.
Just a quick reminder about today's job. You have materials behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Polk. Expected in no time at Northwest Missouri RGNL. The skids have high tolerance with turbulence, but make sure you keep the delivery smooth and on time. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Have a safe flight.
Kilo Bravo November Whiskey Traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 is taxiing to runway Tree. Kilo Bravo November Whiskey.
I really want to try to get say intentions this year. All the cool kids have it.
Kilo Bravo November Whiskey Traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Taking off runway Tree. Departure to the south. Kilo Bravo November Whiskey.
on, you wily beast.
Approach. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 is type Cessna Skyhawk. 1 miles northwest of Kilo Bravo November Whiskey, 1400. Request flight following. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Approach. Squawk 0124. Squawk 0124. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Radar contact 1 miles northeast 02 India Alpha, 1800. Altimeter tree 012. Roger. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Approach. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. 1 miles northeast of 02 India Alpha, 2000. Request IFR to Kilo Echo Victor uniform. Ready to copy. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 is cleared to Kilo Echo Victor uniform airport as filed. Squawk 0124. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 cleared to Kilo Echo Victor uniform airport as filed. Squawk 0124. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Read back correct. Radar contact 2700. Altimeter tree 016, turn left heading 190. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 5000.
Got it?
Turn left heading 190. Resume on navigation. Climb and maintain 5000. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Climb and maintain 6000. Climb and maintain 6000. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111, contact Minneapolis Center on 134.0. Good day.
Good day to you too, sir.
Going to 134.0. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Minneapolis Center. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 is at 3,300 climbing 6,000.
Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111, Minneapolis Center, altimeter tree 016, radar contact, continue.
So they got us going up, so can't escape it. An easy skip. But we'll get there. A white-tailed deer. A purple finch.
Ledges State Park is one of Iowa's most historic and unique nature destinations, especially for hikers and outdoor enthusiasts. A 4-mile trail system winds through steep slopes and scenic overviews, with sandstone ledges towering 100 feet above the Des Moines River. Numerous 1930 CCC structures can be viewed throughout the park, including an iconic stone bridge spanning Pease Creek. An ideal destination for the seasoned hiker, daytime picnickers and campers, Ledges State Park takes visitors on a breathtaking excursion amongst Iowa's natural beauty. The lowland areas of the park are regularly flooded by the Des Moines River. In the 1970s, the state created a dam to form Saylorville Lake on the Des Moines River. This action has resulted in repeated flooding of low-lying areas of the park for decades. The sandstone of the cliffs was the remnant of the prehistoric sea that covered the Midwest approximately 300 million years ago. The cliffs themselves are the result of recent glaciation during the last ice age approximately 13,000 years ago, when meltwater carved quickly down through the rock.
Huh. That's very interesting. $8:49 in the evening here. Move forward. What else do we have? Nothing going this way. There's Perry. Adele. Wow. The vector that we're traveling, we don't really get anything until out here. And we're going to miss that during the skip.
Wabaughty State Park is a state park of Iowa, U.S., located in the Loess Hills region. It is named for Chief Wabaughty of Potawatomi tribe. Wabaughty State Park is located in the unique Loess Hills, a landform found only along the Missouri River in Iowa and Missouri. As glaciers melted 14,000 to 28,000 years ago, the Missouri River became a major channel for huge volumes of water and sediment during the summer. In winter, the volume of the meltwater was reduced, leaving the deposited sediments exposed to the wind. These sediments of silt, clay and very fine sand particles called loess were then carried by strong westerly winds and deposited when these winds encountered the steep slopes of the East Valley Wall. There are several distinctive features of Loess Hills topography. Because of the fine texture of the soil, deep, steep-sided and very narrow ridge tops have been eroded in the hills. Small, step-like terraces called cat steps resulting from repeated slipping of the soil can be seen on many west-facing slopes. Since the soil drains rapidly, nearly vertical cuts can be made in the soil without erosion. The unique topography of the park resembles the badlands of the west and harbors plants like the yucca, which are normally found in more arid climates. The Dragon was an O.D. Hopkins steel roller coaster located at Adventureland in Altoona, Iowa, near Des Moines. The Dragon made its debut on May 12, 1990, during Adventureland's 16th full season. It cost an estimated $2.1 million to build the Dragon. It was Adventureland's only coaster with inversions until the monster opened on June 4, 2016. On May 17, 2020, Adventureland began teasing a new attraction for the 2021 season named the Dragon Slayer. At the same time, construction crews were seen on the property dismantling the Dragon. A few weeks later, track and supports resembling those commonly found on S and S4D free spins were spotted near where Dragon's helixes once stood.
Don't really understand that. I'm really not sure what she was saying there.
Des Moines is the capital and the most populous city in the U.S. state of Iowa. It is also the county seat of Polk County. A small part of the city extends into Warren County. It was incorporated on September 22, 1851, as Fort Des Moines, which was shortened to Des Moines in 1857. It is located on, and named after, the Des Moines River, which likely was adapted from the early French name, Rivière des Moines, meaning River of the Monks. The city's population was 214,237 as of the 2019 population.
We're gonna die.
The six-county metropolitan area
Good thing I
is
caught
ranked
it.
83rd in terms of population in the United States.
I don't think I can recover from that one.
699,292 residents according to the 2019 estimate by the United States Census Bureau, and is the largest metropolitan area fully located within the state. A portion of the larger Omaha, Nebraska, metropolitan area extends into 3 counties of southwest Iowa. Des Moines is a major center of the U.S. insurance industry and has a sizable financial services and publishing business base. The city was credited as the #1 spot for U.S. insurance companies in a Business Wire article and named the 3rd largest insurance capital of the world. The city is the headquarters for the principal financial group, the Meredith Corporation, Ruan Transportation, TMC Transportation, EMC Insurance Companies, and Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield. Other major corporations such as Wells Fargo, Voya Financial, Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company, Ace Limited, Marsh, Monsanto, and DuPont Pioneer have large operations in or near the metropolitan area. In recent years, Microsoft, Hewlett-Packard, and Facebook have built data processing and logistical facilities in the Des Moines area. Forbes ranked Des Moines as the best place for business in both 2010 and 2013.
Wasn't the best place for me to fly.
NBC ranked Des Moines as the wealthiest city in America according to its criteria. Des Moines is an important city in U.S. presidential politics. As the state's capital, it is the site of the first caucuses of the presidential primary cycle.
Okay.
Many presidential candidates set up campaign headquarters in Des Moines. A 2007 article in the New York Times.
All right, so tragedy struck, and I'm invoking my Skydude superpower to reverse time. So what happened there is we were in a climb, and I think I set the mixture wrong, and she broke autopilot. Then I didn't disengage the autopilot fast enough as it went into the dive. Then I didn't pull the throttle back fast enough. Then I didn't introduce rudder fast enough. So we had already lost it. I'm like, it'll make it. I've got enough power in there. And I threw the throttle forward, and I thought we were good. We were far from good. Man, oh man, oh man. So, I don't like doing that. I feel like it's cheating, and I've just let myself crash the last couple of times. Like, whatever. That's the way it rolls. You gotta have the drama with the good. Oh, man. Hello, Cynthia, again.
It's Cynthia, your dispatcher.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know.
Just a quick reminder about
Groundhog Day.
you have materials behind you. Standard shipment for one of our clients based in Polk. Expected in no time at Northwest Missouri RGNL. The skids have high tolerance with turbulence, but make sure you keep the delivery smooth and on time. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Have a safe flight.
What a drag. And this is the one where they want us to climb to 6. I should request they bring us down.
Kilo Bravo November whiskey traffic. Kin Sierra.
All right, well,
Yankee
take it from the top.
Taking off runway tree. South departure, Kilo Bravo November whiskey.
Another mistake like that, and I'm hanging it up for the night. That's just a warning sign. You've been flying too long today, Kidneys. McGRINDFACE. You should just go watch Downton Abbey or something.
Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 is type Cessna Skyhawk, 1 miles northwest of Kilo Bravo November Whiskey, 1400. Request flight following. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Approach. Squawk 0172. Squawk 0172. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Radar contact 1 miles northeast of 02 India Alpha 1900. Altimeter tree 016.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
3016.
Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Please acknowledge.
Uh-huh.
Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111.
Des Moines, she kept saying. I don't know if that's actually the way they pronounce it. I thought it was just.
Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee
What was that?
111 is clear to Kilo Echo Victor. Uniform airport as filed. Squawk 0172.
Did I miss a ugh?
Ken Sierra climb and maintain 6000. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 contact Minneapolis Center on 1 tree 4 decimal 0. Good day. Going to 1 tree 4 decimal 0. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Minneapolis Center, Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 is at 3,400 climbing 6,000.
Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111, Minneapolis Center, altimeter tree 015, radar contact, continue.
Minneapolis Center, Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Request 2,000.
No, I wanted 3.
Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee
Okay.
Tree 111, request denied.
Minneapolis Center, Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111. Request 4,000.
Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111, maintain present altitude.
That works. If I do. No, I need an.
Present altitude. Ken Sierra Kilo
Okay, good.
Tree
That worked.
111.
That's good. They told me to just maintain. I did an alt hold or whatever, and acknowledged it, and we were able to skip.
Continue to Xerex following heading 190. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain 6,000. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111.
Ken Sierra
course, heading 190 is behind us.
.9er for Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111.
And what is the runway elevation? Do, 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 do. – 1,140 feet.
Kansas City Center, Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 is at 3,900 climbing 6,000.
No, I'm not climbing 6,000.
Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111, Kansas City Center, altimeter tree 018, radar contact, continue to Xerex. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111, you can cancel IFR. Continue VFR to your destination. Kansas City Center, Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111, cancel IFR at this time. Ken Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111, IFR flight plan is canceled, radar service terminated. Squawk 1200, maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
A boo. Really? Those are closer? Okay. Pea soup.
Kilo Echo Victor
Come on. All right, so trying to stay in the glide slope and not lose too much speed, but we kind of are, but it's still a pretty good distance away.
Kilo Echo Victor uniform traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Tree 111 is on final. Runway Tree 2 to land. Kilo Echo Victor uniform.
We have a 26-mile wind in our face. Come on. Get over.
Stall. Stall.
Down. All right. Not so bad that time. All right. All right, all right, all right. You're good enough. All right, you know what? It is 18 minutes after the hour and close enough. You know, I need a break. I need a small little break. And, you know, like a smoking break.
It's time to puff puff pass. You're listening to the 420 show on Trek Radio.
Hi, this is Arthur Ioria, and you're listening to my favorite Star Trek DJ, Kineas. Make
Smoke if you got him.
supposed to feel when everything is happily in place. I didn't mean to cause you any permanent pain. Will you consider me? I feel forever young. I must be getting old. You think I'd be among the ones with self-control? I will somehow change if you tell me that you'll stay. Because I've only just begun to feel the way that you're supposed to feel when everything is happily in place. I didn't mean to cause you any permanent pain. Will you consider me? Will you turn the other cheek? Will you stop before you leave? Will you just this once please sympathize with me? With me. I didn't mean to cause you any permanent pain. Will you consider me? Will you turn the other cheek? Will you stop before you leave? Will you just this once please sympathize with me?
I am the son of all pain and sorrow and strife. I have been called a Leopard, but you can call me King. My power is now supreme, and where the other Dread Lords have failed, I will finally unleash my wrath upon the entirety of the quadrant of space. Who are you to come before me and attempt to pause my moment of perfect anger?
I am Jason of the USS Argos, and these are my Argonauts. And this, Q, is the Golden Phaser.
Silly fool! The Golden Phaser is a myth.
I've got your myth right here, Q. Oh no! Welcome to Starfleet Academy Weapons Training, cadets. Today we are going to talk about the phaser. What exactly is a phaser, you may ask? Well, it's the best darn multi-purpose weapon ever created by man. Feast your eyes on this quick little video.
The phaser is an acronym for Phased Energy Rectification. This directed energy weapon, created around the year 2200, has been the standard weapon for Starfleet personnel since. Most such weapons were either Phaser 1, otherwise known as the hand phaser, which fit neatly in the palm of the hand and were used primarily when conspicuous weapons were undesirable, especially during diplomatic missions. Then there is the larger, more powerful Phaser Type 2, formerly known as the pistol phaser. Phaser Type 2 weapons were capable of a wide variety of settings, from mere stun results to power settings as high as 16, capable of leveling a small city. This weapon also had the ability to be overloaded. Type 3 phasers, also known as phaser rifles, pack the heaviest punch and can deliver power settings higher than level 16 and are capable of tearing through multiple bulkheads. The phaser has become the most popular and widely used weapon in the UFP since 2200.
That's right, cadets. The phaser is one of the greatest tools in your box. It can heat up your coffee, cut wood, laser etching, write large SOS messages, hunt small and large game, purify food and water, keep pests at bay, heat up rocks to keep you warm, dig ditches. It can be used as a cutting beam or welding device. It does just about everything. We will teach you every part, how to take it apart and reassemble it blindfolded. You will be taught how to maintain and upgrade a phaser from components, and if you're good enough, maybe one day, you will be able to create a legendary golden phaser with almost limitless power. Are you ready, cadets?
The year is 1972. It's our last trip to the moon. One of them is gathering rocks when the capsule hatch door locks. Now he's lonely astronaut.
And then the clones fought the battle droids, and there was a big lightsaber duel with Count Dooku. And that was the end.
Thanks, NASA Control. Yeah, that science fiction stuff sounds pretty wild. Can you imagine if people could actually travel through space in ships? Why, if they could do that, maybe they could get me off the f***ing moon!
Don't worry, these new movies are nothing compared to the original trilogy.
Ah, yes, the first 3 Star Wars films. Where was I when those came out? Why, if I'm not mistaken, I think I was on the f***ing moon!
Here's something that'll cheer you up. Last week, Congress passed the Moon Rescue Act.
You mean the bill to send a ship to rescue me? It finally passed?
That's right.
This is fantastic! When will the ship get here?
Well, the bill was watered down a bit from its original form. Congress decided it was too expensive to send a ship, so instead they decided to get a thinking of you greeting card. Would you like me to read it to you?
You the shit, mother***er!
They originally went with Garfield until they realized you didn't know who that was, so they got you a Snoopy.
F*** the card. Have you seen any other movies lately? I'm bored out of my mind up here.
What was that movie I rented last week? Oh yeah, Red Planet. But you don't want me to describe it to you. It was laughable.
And why is that?
Scientific inaccuracies. It was nothing like our planned trip to Mars.
Sorry, NASA, I didn't copy that.
I said it was nothing like our planned trip to Mars.
Your planned trip to Mars?
Yes.
You said Mars, not the moon.
That's right.
Well, what could I possibly say to that except you f***ing piece of shit?
Bill, the sun's coming up. We're about to lose communication. Signing off.
12 hours later.
Bill, I'm starting my shift, and I just wanted to check in.
Motherfucker!
One of them was gathering rocks when the capsule hatch door locked. Now he's lonely astronaut.
Was machst du da? Nichts. Nichts? Wieso nichts? Ich mache nichts.
The year is 19...
I am back. Give me one moment, please. All right. Okay, so sorry about that. Sort of back in just a moment. One more song and then we're there.
I can't feel enough to shed a tear. I can't see enough to disappear. I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna make amends. I just wanna sit here. I just wanna sit here. Tell the truth, you won't exterminate. We are smarter, so know you're best. Congregate, I don't wanna hear it. I don't wanna make amends, I just wanna sit here. I just wanna sit here. And I want you to know I've been waiting for my senses to return. 'Cause I've been saving all my strength for you. I'll dance with you if I have to. I'll be like the friend you thought you knew until he played you like a fool. I've been waiting for my senses to return. 'Cause I've been saving all my strength for you. I've been waiting for my senses to return. 'Cause I've been saving all my strength for I just wanna sit here.
Begin Captain's Log. I'm beginning to experience the downside of Valentine's Day with my photonics crew. I had given my engineering officer Ryan Reynolds a box of chocolate as he is my current favorite. Now my other two officers are showing signs of jealousy. Officer Gibson's photon firing does not have the penetrating factor that I am accustomed to. And Officer Ford with his sensor array has been rather ineffective. I see that I shall have to step up my command protocols and have my men rise to the challenge of managing my ship. End log.
It's time to puff puff pass. You're listening to the 420 show on Trek Radio.
And you may ask yourself, what does all of that mean? Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. Kenny is here. It is 9:32 in cold Colorado Springs, Colorado. In the game world, I don't know where we're at, Mississippi or someplace like that. I don't know. Okay, so getting ready to start another mission. All this Trek stuff you're hearing, that's from my other previous life. I had this life as a Star Trek disc jockey for a long time. Started all these radio stations and did all this cool Star Trek stuff. I should develop a whole bunch of Skydude specific stuff now. Take some time to do that. Things that are just custom made for this. Try to find some, I don't know if there's a whole lot of airplane comedy stuff out there. Maybe. Do. Something like, you're watching the Skydude on YouTube. It's not, they have YouTube TV, so you can't really say that. On the on the YouTube live streaming network.
Captain, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. It's Cynthia, your dispatcher.
Again? Here? Really?
Just a quick reminder about today's job. You have bulk cargo behind you. Standard shipment shipment for one of our clients based in Madison. Expected in no time at Fairmont State Airfield. Our sensitive cargo containers are built to handle slight turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed and adapt to changing conditions. A prompt and safe delivery is key for the success of our business. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder. Safe flying, Captain.
Kilo Tango Romeo X-ray traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 1814. Taking off runway tree 6. Departure to the west. Kilo Tango Romeo X-ray.
All right. I should scan the area before we take off. I don't think we did coming in or when we landed. Something for you to do, Mr. Spock. So what do we have here? Was this the... Come on, lock onto the plane. So what do we find? We scanned and we found a WPA stock barn and pavilion, also known as Rock Barn, historic barn and pavilion located in Trenton, Grundy County, Missouri. Built in 1938 as a Works Progress Administration project. Jewett Norris Library, Romanesque revival. Trenton High School. Snotty children. Garlic mustard. Very nice. Seven-spotted lady beetle. All right. Okay, we can take off.
Music to harmonize your coils to. You're listening to Trek Radio, broadcasting to the UFP and beyond.
Oh, really? Woohoo! $3,200-foot climb. Dun, dun, dun. Hastings, Grand Island, Beatrice. All right. Nothing real close by. Something back over here. And kind of takes us back the way we came. The way things are going, we're not making it back to Colorado anytime soon. Might have to just move my pilot. "47 minutes after the hour. Kenny's here. Just earlier today was taking full time. Don't skip anything. Taxi, do everything. Don't skip anything. Tonight it's just the opposite. Tonight it's just like turn and burn. Turn and burn, turn and burn, turn and burn. And we have been. I don't know how many this is now, 3 or 4. Cool. Somebody bought us some fuel. That's crazy. People can do that with their voice. I have no idea what they're doing. Sounds very, very interesting. Oh, I'm ready. It's Clarice. Hey. No, I haven't met you before. What happened to our controls? Something strange happened. I don't have my controls right. That's weird. It jumped track and changed joystick configurations. That's better. What? Oh, wow. You should be able to identify what happened here. So far, every time it's been moving the plane that I've been flying. This is the steam gauge. Cessna 172. It's not a problem. It's just, I thought for sure it would be using the plane that I have been using. It's the first I've seen it do that.
Kilo Alpha India Alpha traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 2412. Taking off runway 12. Departure to the east, Kilo Alpha India Alpha.
Two wind socks. Mwah. We need to get to 4-4. Five one. One more minute before we can scan. Five one, we can skip.
Seven Victor traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 2412. 1 miles northeast, 4000. Inbound to land. Runway tree 0, 47 Victor.
Easy. Oh, really? Silly, 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 silly. Okay. If you say so. I think you gave me a wheel out. I'll have to check that. That's interesting. Cross the field. Nearing the top of another hour. Time flies. Keeping you in the loop, UFP Media Network. Keeping you in the loop, UFP Media Network. Top of the hour. Be right back. Keeping you in the loop, UFP Media Network. UFP Media, news, weather, sports.
Corridon, dilithium-rich planet admitted to the Federation in 2267 after the Babel Conference.
last trip to the moon. But one of them is gathering rocks when the capsule hatch door locks. And now he's lonely astronaut.
Bill, there's something we have to get out of the way today. I've scheduled a sexual harassment seminar for you starting in a few minutes.
You gotta be f***ing kidding me.
It's required of all government employees.
NASA Control, perhaps I haven't given you a mission update in a while. I apologize for the lack of communication. But you see, what happened was, you stuck me on the f***ing moon!
When starting your workday, please be mindful of comments that might make your coworkers uncomfortable.
Suck my dick.
Even a seemingly harmless joke could have unintended effects.
2 rabbis walk into a bar. Suck my dick.
Please clear your workstation of any items that might be offensive to others.
Let's see. Lunar Rock. Oh, wait, there's the June issue of Midget Gangbanging magazine.
The second half of the seminar will be given by Susan Taylor, a consultant specializing in sexual harassment.
Hi, Bill. I'm Susan.
Hi. Wow, I don't think I've heard a woman's voice in almost 30 years.
I'm just going to ask you a few questions. Is that okay?
Sure.
During your workday, do your coworkers make inappropriate comments or gestures that make you feel uncomfortable?
No.
Have you ever felt the need to talk to a superior about comments or actions made by a coworker?
No.
Do you feel you work in a sexually charged atmosphere?
Sorry, I didn't copy that.
I said, do you feel you work in a sexually charged atmosphere?
What was the word before charged?
Sexually.
Sometimes.
Bill, we're getting some noise on the mic. Do you know what that is?
It's a meteor shower. Don't worry about it.
Are you okay? You sound out of breath.
I'm running from the meteor shower.
Well, thanks for your cooperation, Bill. Nice to meet you.
No, wait, I just need a few more questions.
I'm back, Bill. Let me know if you need anything.
So, NASA Control, how was your weekend?
Pretty good. Jenny and I took the kids to Astro World. Had a great time. Then we played mini golf.
One of them was gathering rocks when the capsule hatch door locked. And now he's lonely astronaut. The year is 1970.
I see what happened there. One moment.
Travels in the year 1999 with Space Commander Cosmo Ranger and Cadet Nancy, members of the
Blast Off Patrol!
At the beginning of today's transcribed adventure, Commander Ranger and Cadet Nancy are in their rocket ship en route to Space Station X9.
Sir, the space station has disappeared from the space scope. Now it's reappeared. It's gone again.
Lock onto the space station with plasma torpedoes.
But sir, it's one of our space stations.
They're obviously playing games with us, Nancy.
But they could need our help.
Fire.
Sir, there are women and children on board.
I said fire, Nancy.
Both the space station and our torpedoes have disappeared.
Set a thermal detonator to explode in case they return. Meanwhile, we'll fly back to Earth to report our findings to the captain.
Welcome back, Commander Ranger, Cadet Nancy. We received a distress call sent from the space station just before it disappeared. I'll play it for you.
Mayday! Mayday! There's a hole in space sucking us in, and now a ship is firing on us. We have no defenses. Please help! Please!
What do you think, Commander?
I think the space station should be considered hostile, sir.
I want you and Nancy to investigate this hole in space immediately.
Yes, Captain.
We're approaching the hole, Commander. 20 tarsecs? 10 tarsecs? Sir, we're caught in its gravitational field! We're being sucked in!
Will Ranger and Nancy be sucked into the mysterious space hole? Find out in the next exciting chapter of
Blast Off Patrol!
Why, look, it's our pal Commander Ranger.
Who are you?
I'm the guy who's gonna tell the kids how they can become a space commander just like you.
It would take years of intense military training.
Nope. All they have to do is send in 3 box tops of Choco Flakes to receive their very own Blast Off Patrol decoder ring, just like this one here.
Only authorized personnel can have decoder rings. Let's see some ID.
Yes, Choco Flakes, that's super energy cereal.
You're under arrest.
A bowl of Choco Flakes is a great way to supercharge your day.
I'll use force if I have to.
So send in 3 box tops to 2-Minute Danger Theater is written and produced by MJ Butler. Starring George Barker Barrett III, Curtis Ames, Ryan Thomas Johnson, and me, I'm Tabuku Nabu. Ow! For more of the show, visit dangertheater.com.
UFP.
UFP Media, broadcasting to the UFP and beyond. I am Kinius, just your average ordinary Skydude, and we're continuing on. Yeah, it's just rinse and repeat this evening. That's all it is. Rinse and repeat. How did I get hooked up with that with that steam gauge version of the Cessna? It grabbed another plane that was nearby, I guess, and there, use this one. See if it brings my other plane back. Well, looks like the one. It should be good, but let's top it up. How is your evening going, Space Cadet? Fine? Good? Good. Could be worse, you know. You could be the lonely astronaut. And we're back in the steam gauge again.
Captain, are you ready? Great. It's Darius, your dispatcher, you know?
No.
Just a quick
They keep saying you know, and I don't know any of these people. I don't know you.
Carrying loose goods on this flight. Standard shipment for our partner based in Fort Collins, but super urgent. You must reach Chrisman Field ASAP. Skids are designed to withstand turbulence, but it's crucial that you keep a steady flight speed and adjust to changing conditions. Let's get the cargo there secure and on time. All relevant information is in your flight packet, which is uploaded on your map as a reference. Safe travels.
And may the force be with you too. Jean-Luc.
Seven Victor 8 traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 941 tree is taxiing to runway tree 1, 7 Victor 8.
Meanwhile, back at the halls of justice. Time is all right. Well, this will be the last one. I should try to get some sleep tonight. Some.
Seven Victor 8 traffic. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee 9er 41 tree. Taking off runway tree 1. West departure 7 Victor 8.
It's been the long and grinding road today. Oh no, I was supposed to make a U-turn. Yeah, I'm tired. But it was a really good day. Got a whole day of flying in. $6,700 feet.
Denver Center, Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Niner 41 tree is type Cessna Skyhawk, 2 miles northwest of 7 Victor 8, 4300. Request flight following.
Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Niner 41 tree, Denver Center. Squawk tree 76 tree.
Squawk tree 76 tree. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Niner 41 tree.
Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Niner 41 tree. Radar contact 2 miles northwest of 7 Victor 8, 4700. Altimeter tree 0 tree 2.
Roger. Kin Sierra Kilo Yankee Niner 41 tree.
Autopilot engaged for the climb. We should be there in just a moment. Oh, it's 6-7. We're losing too much. Too much speed. Let's see if we can get this down. Ah, this autopilot wants to kill me. Come on. All right, almost there. So basically just take off and practice landing this evening. It's really all it's been. Just 2 or 3 times tonight. Oh. Oh, really botched that one. Not exactly smooth. All right. That's going to wrap it up for me. We'll get our scorecard and I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for tuning in tonight, even taking a minute out of your day to tune in. Remember, if I'm not following you, say hi. Say hi in the chat room and I can immediately go to your channel and subscribe. Show off some of your stuff. We're sitting at 2,847,715. So this morning I should actually take notes, but we were 94. So I'd say not a bad day. This is what I came in with. I could buy 6 more planes. This is what I started with. 2.8. Tomorrow's gonna be fun. Wondering if I want to get a bunch of new planes, get a bunch of other employees working. It's gonna be fun tomorrow. Tomorrow might be busy in the real world for me, so I have to play tomorrow by ear. Normally, the last couple of days, because I've had the time off doing this mega event, we're live streaming all day, just grinding. But I'm not sure about tomorrow. So, all right. This was episode 371, Grindy McGrindFace. And I will see you tomorrow. Maybe. Some point.
Thank you.